In the year 2023, you really have to ask yourselves, is Magic the Gathering still collectible? This is going to be a hot topic. It's going to probably upset some people. It's going to probably get people to have confirmation bias. It's probably going to lead to a lot of conversation in the comments. So with that being said, I gotta make a coffee before I talk about this. Oh wow, the resemblance, it's uncanny. Here we are. Complete dog shit instant coffee. That's beautiful. But you know what? You got to budget. And you got to be smart with your money, especially if you're spending it on Magic the Gathering. You got to be even more intelligent with where you're spending money elsewhere. So Magic the Gathering in the year 2023. Now, it's had a very volatile year in 2022, and it looks like that volatility has continued into the year 2023. But what I find interesting is the negativity around TCGs seems to be affecting Magic the Gathering more than any other TCG. And I wanted to compare a lot of prices of sealed product and ask the question whether or not it's collectible in the year 2023. Now, a lot of people say, well, who cares about sealed? We only want to buy singles, and that's fine. I'm not talking about people who want them as game pieces. That's Magic Gathering is a game. That's completely fine. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about people who like to keep boxes sealed. Really, the market for a lot of the products that were deemed very good, very collectible, have actually been going down a lot and aren't really stable at all and haven't been going up in the past few months. And I wanted to show that and compare it to Pokemon booster boxes released around the exact same time. Now, what I'm going to do when I compare these prices is I'm going to just take an average of about $100. Let's say the booster boxes were retailing for about $100, even though some might be a little less, some might be a little more. And we're just going to compare that and see how much they've actually went up since the years they were released until now. And with that being said, let's dive into some insane data. Okay, so first box I wanted to show you guys is Kaladesh. Kaladesh was deemed like one of the greatest sealed booster boxes to invest in for Magic Gathering players and collectors for the longest time. And as you can see here, the last year it's been just on a complete ski slope going down, and it used to be over $500 at one point, and now it's sitting at $381.19. And let's say that this booster box was about $100 for its retail price when it was released. That means that this booster box has actually went up by 224%. Not bad, right? You're probably thinking to yourself, well, that's a pretty dang good increase. And yes, you are right. It is still a good increase, even though it has been going down. But let's compare it to a Pokemon booster box that was released around the exact same time as Kaladesh. And that would be XY Evolutions. Now, this is the one-year trend. As you can see here, it had a bottom when there was a lot of negativity in general for TCG markets. And then it looks like a lot of people maybe jumped ship from Magic and went to Pokemon as it continued to rise from the beginning of February onward. And now this booster box has went up by 701%, wow. So from $100 to $801.59. Next is another booster box that had lottery cards in it, right? Everyone likes to collect lottery cards. They're very collectible, very investable, right? And you look at the price here from about $250, and it's dropped all the way down to $220.60. But that's okay because it retailed for about $100. Meaning that it still went up by 120.6%. Not bad, right? Well, let's compare it to a Pokemon booster box released around the same time. Sun and Moon, and this is actually the worst performing box out of the Sun and Moon era. This is just a regular base set box, and it still outperformed Amonkhet. The worst performing Sun and Moon booster box from the entire block is still beating Amonkhet. Now, it started about a year ago in September at $203.60 in 2022, and it went all the way up to $266.16, meaning that this booster box has actually went up by 166%. Now let's take a look at another really good booster box, War of the Spark. You know, last time we saw a lot of Planeswalkers, it was the completion of a story arc that's been building for years, and as you can see here, it has been going down pretty much consistently until about a month and a half ago. It's actually bottomed out and then started to go up again. As you can see, $159.28 in 2022, and now it's sitting at about $136.93, meaning that this booster box has actually went up by 46%. Not bad, right, for a product that's about 4.5 years old. That's pretty good. Well, let's compare it to a booster box from Pokemon that was released around the same time, and that is the Team Up booster box from Sun and Moon. As you can see here, this one has went up more than any other Pokemon booster box in the past 4.5, 5 years. It's unreal. Started off at about $100, obviously at retail price, and now it is sitting at $1,787.80, meaning that this booster box, if you would have picked it up for $100 in like 2018, you would have made, it went up by 1,687%.
Oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man.
So now you might think that's a bubble. Maybe it is a bit of a bubble. It could go down in price, but it was a well-received set. And I was surprised that it took this box actually so long to go up. Now that is a collectible right there. That right there, that is insane. Pokemon in general, I feel like, is outperforming Magic in terms of collectability. Now let's take a look at one more Magic the Gathering booster box. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. This is a set booster, so it actually might have been a little bit more than $100 for retail, but let's just say $100. Not bad, right? It's actually performed okay, all things considered. Started off at about $122.52 and went all the way up to about $126.63, meaning that this booster box has actually went up by 22% since release. That's actually not too bad. But let's compare it to a booster box from Pokemon that was released around the same time. And this is another one that wasn't really received well. It's Fusion Strike, but as you can see here, the market is responding very well. It started off at about $100 at retail price, and now it is sitting at $145.22, meaning this booster box has actually went up by 45%, double that of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the set booster boxes for that. So as you can see here, I just wanted to show this data and just have a conversation. I know it's a tough conversation to have, but I wanted to ask you guys, and I wanted your points down below in the comment section. Do you think that Magic the Gathering, do you honestly believe Magic the Gathering is a collectible in the year 2023 based on all the decisions Wizards of the Coast has had, trying to, eat up all the reprint equity, and then also at the same time trying to raise the prices by gobbling up and cannibalizing people's collections? It's just a lot of whales have jumped ship, and they're probably moving on to Pokemon. I know that if you look at the data, that's what it's kind of suggesting. Pokemon, it's not like they've had that many new fans come into the genre, into the TCG. I think a lot of it is people who are always aware of Pokemon, but they never really went all in. They never really fully invested in. And a lot of these whales who are leaving Magic, I think that's what is actually triggering a lot of the price movement for the Pokemon sealed product. But anyways, just a very volatile topic, just something that I wanted to get off my chest and just ask you guys in the comment section whether or not you believe Magic the Gathering is a collectible in the year 2023. With that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Use promo code Mattcaster for 5% off your order at Face to Face Games, Canada's largest Magic the Gathering store. Qualified orders get free shipping Canada-wide if you use our promo code Mattcaster at checkout. Whether you're buying singles or sealed product, use our code to support the show and get a discount.